teachers and sit.
Okay. Can continue.
Draws, lunchbox.
Your point will be revealed at the end.
Okay, let me tell the second word, and first we'll be checking who raises your hand first. Everybody can lower your hand. Yes, and you can raise your hand. Yes, Gina have raised your hand first, and the word for you is books. You can tell as many as books.
And your time starts now.
Can you take storybooks also?
Yeah, you can tell storybooks.
Magazine, newspapers, then comic books.
Jinal, excuse me, sorry for interrupting. We want you to tell the name of the book. For example, as you mentioned, Geronimo and Secret Garden. Like that, we want you to tell the name of storybooks on the books.
The Secret Garden, The Land of Flower, The Snow, The Dreamland, Dream House, The Secret of the Secret Dreamland, then Harry Potter.
Yes, Jinal, you have about 20 seconds left.
The Cloud Castle, The Mystery of the Sea, The Secret of the Fairies, The Journey to Atlas, The Land of Flower, The Dragon Court.
And your score will be revealed. And let's continue with the third round.
Yes, you can lower your hand and start. First, a principal ma'am have raised her hand first. So, ma'am, your word is lockdown supplies.
Repeat the word.
Ma'am, your word is lockdown supplies.
All the things that you would be needing.
Okay, lockdown surprise. Is it lockdown surprise?
No, ma'am, all things that you will be needing in a lockdown.
Sanitizer, mask, medicine, water, milk, vegetables, fruits, provisions, then pen, pencil, laptop, iPad, batteries, mobile, SIM card, games, books, notebooks, vessels, a calendar. I think that's all I feel.
You have 10 seconds left, ma'am.
10 seconds is left. Oh my God. Provisions means I have included everything in that one. So I can go for some nuts, fruits. Fruits I have already told. And then some chips.
Okay. And as of now, you're on the leading So let's continue with the last word of the game.
Yes, we can start raising your hand. First, Jinal have raised the hand. Since Jinal told the last time, so let me give the chance to Kanishka. And the word is, what do you miss because of lockdown?
Friends, school, and playing outside in the fresh air, fun with family, and cycling.
Okay, Kanishka, your time is up. So, yes.
Now Ritanya will relieve all the points. Reveal all the points for each for all the 3 rounds. Ritanya will reveal all the points.
So, as of now, Jinal has 10 points, Kanishka has 20 points, Adav has 10 points, Principal Ma'am has 10 points, Dachana has 35 points, and Bhumika has 20 points. And the round which we just now conducted, the points will be consolidated and it will be posted in our blog, retrysquad.wordpress.com. Let me send the link in the chat box. And if you didn't get a chance to participate, that's fine, because according to us, all of you are winners. And the first 3 winners will get an e-certificate, and all of those who participated and got points will be featured in our blog, and you can check the link of our blog. And now let me call upon Mishali to deliver the thank you note.
Thank you all for participating in this workshop, for spending your time in this workshop. And before ending, I would like to show some pictures of the muffins that I've already made. This is a marshmallow muffin, and this is a chocolate muffin with walnuts, and a chocolate muffin with choco chips, and a muffin with, and this is a pizza muffin. So I'll be posting videos of how to make muffins, cupcakes, and with different flavors in our blog. So thank you for joining this workshop. We are really glad for having you all here, and I do hope that all of you are motivated to read a lot of books. We'll be posting a lot of contests on our website, and we hope you will be supporting our new website as much as you did for the class website. Once again, I thank all of you for joining us in this event.
a lot for joining. But before we end, I call upon Principal Ma'am to talk to us about how this workshop was.
A very good evening to all of you. And I think it is third time that we are having this inauguration of the Muffin Library. I still remember the very first one when you were all in, in 6th standard, where you were having the book collection and you were just doing it in the school. And very nice that you are continuing that. Generally, the habit that will be starting will not continue. Sometimes we will leave it off because anything to continue, a lot of difficulties will be there, and sometimes we will leave it. Not like that, you are all continuing that. And I could see that the way you're presenting is improving day by day. That it's so nice that all of you have come in your pink theme, and always pink is a favorite color of the little girls. And we can see that roses, anything in pink is very beautiful. Particularly if you take the rose, the lotus, all beautiful flowers. They just have this beautiful pink color. And I could see the same brightness on all your faces. My one query what I have is, how come you didn't have any of the boys in this group at all? I could see only the girls. The boys are missing. And I think next time when you do it, I'm sure that you will include them. And the various items you had included in the group, I think we have spent nearly an hour and 15 minutes, and there was no time which was kind of a sogging at all. A kind of a boring time was not at all there. Every item you had planned quite crisp it was. Very before the interest wane out, you have just gone to the next round, and you had given chance for everyone to participate. And the way the games were conducted were also very good. And the way that is Mishali had showed the preparation of the cupcakes and the muffins, so mouth watering. And then very nice to see the various items that were displayed. And every one of you, that is, I think the main coordinator being Ritanya, had also done a very good job, very beautifully compared and presented, and the way you had taken up the show was too good. And nowadays, children, lot of audio books are available. Nowadays, the books have become more than the physical books. A lot of books are available on the e-library, and free books are available. That is, Kindle is one of the, like iPad, which is used exclusively for the books, to read the books. There you will be having paid books also, and you will be having free books are also available. Lot of free books are available for the children. That is our Indian culture. If you take, we are very rich in the storytelling and lot of stories. All our mythology, that is, gives us a lot of lessons, gives us a lot of inspiration, and many great ideas are there. So all these things are available in the book form. If you take up the Tamil literature, again, we have got plenty in that one. A lot of excellent writers are there who have presented a lot of books. All these things are available in Kindle. And then nowadays, audio books are very, very famous. That is, audio book means you can just switch on a story and you can keep listening, and you will listen to the stories, and in a very relaxed way. That is, you need not read the story. Somebody will read the story and you have to hear the stories. It's so interesting that when you go on a travel and all, generally, you know that we will be switching on the movie songs or something like that. Instead of that, you can switch on the audio book. Everyone in the family can hear the story, and you can share your ideas. You can share your ideas on the various characters that are depicted in the book, and the various ways that is being explained, and that story is being taken through. And it is this reading which will give you a good power. It will be giving you. It will give you the kind of interest you need for your higher studies, or the interest to spend your time very usefully at home, and many things can be achieved. Supposing if even if we are a kind of say, if you are happy also you can share. Sometimes if you are very sad, you can see that books will be the excellent companions. You take up a book and you open it, you will totally forget the entire world around us, and we will also get engrossed into the world. The how we develop the stories today, I could just feel that there was a fox inside the forest. I could feel as if I was also there in the forest, like, and many twists and turns it was taking with the story being higher, that is explained by the other person, was very interesting. So all the session you had done was quite interesting. I'm sure that you are all waiting for the school to open, and the school without you, it's just like a flower without fragrance. It is like a, that is an artificial flower. If you are there inside the building gets the life, and the building becomes beautified, the building becomes electrified. So we are all waiting for the day when you will be coming into the school, and make books as your companion. One of the best companion will be the books, and you must keep reading the books, and you must read lots and lots of books. So develop the interest, and then go for audiobooks. And in the website what you have launched today, congratulations for the launching of the website. And then in the website you can tell stories to the younger ones. That is, you can have the smaller children also log on into that, and you can tell the stories. You take the stories whatever you had that is read, like Cinderella, Snow White, so many things will be there, the dwarf man, like that and all. So all those stories you can read it in a beautiful way, and your younger ones, the little brothers in the lower primary classes, they can listen to the stories when they log on to the website. That will also help them to get interested in reading the books. Wish you all the best, and I'm happy that you had invited me, and it was a wonderful 1 hour and 15 minutes I have spent with you all. Wish you all good luck, and I wish you reach great heights, and you have done an excellent job, that is doing everything, making use of the technology and the e-platform. All the best. Thank you, children.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
We are also really happy to have you in the meeting, ma'am. It is so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Next, I call upon Anpriya ma'am to talk to us about how this workshop was.
So, good evening, children. So, I was there for your very first baking workshop that you had this year. So, when I was listening to your the talk and the baking that happened and the entire event itself, I was drawing parallels with the first baking workshop that you all had. The very first time you took so much time to plan, and then a lot of effort. You had a written script and you were memorizing the lines. Yes, you remember all that. But now I can see how each one of you have progressed from that level to a level where you just do it spontaneously. They say like, yeah, we are going to have a program the just the morning or the day before, and you all are ready with your backdrops and your content and everything is ready, and you always so spontaneous. So I see tremendous progress from the place where you started to where you have reached in this 1 year span. Congratulations, children. You've grown to from one level to yes, nearing the professional level, I would say, with more practice every year. If you're like, as madam said, like you'll have to continue what you're doing, and with every single year, the more events you organize, the more refined your ideas would become, the more refined you will start presenting your thoughts in front of people. So you all are on the right track and very good, and I'm so proud of you. And coming to the next thing which I really appreciated about each of you, was your confidence. Like, you didn't mind like how many people were there, how what would be the response, or you would have decided, yes, this event is going to happen, Yes, so finally you got it. Like despite like how many numbers are there, you didn't mind at all. So that's the spirit that you should be having when you organize an event. Your first baking workshop when you had, I remember you had about 46 participants. So at that time Zoom was new, everything was new, people were so excited. I was like, after a year of online learning, it's like, the excitement levels are going. So this is where we take our lessons. Like, so next time when we are planning, like, how do we make it more interesting? So from each event that we organize, we have to take our lessons, and then how do we sort out this problem next time? How are we going to improve upon our viewership? So these are the lessons that you should ponder upon at the end of every event. You remember last time the baking workshop, after you finished, we had a discussion. So at that time there was a discussion like we should not have written scripts at all. We should speak spontaneously. All of you remember that? Varuna, we had this idea like, things had to come spontaneous and all of that. So, and now I see that you have made improvements in that area. So next time when we organize an event, how do we improve this viewership? So that means how do you spread the word amongst the different groups, different student groups before you do the event? So that's one area where which you can work upon. All right. And the event planning, timing, everything went on very well. So it is a tremendous effort, and your website is another feather on your cap, I would say, because this year you've learned so much in computers, and now you're putting all your learning into that, and you're creating your own website. Wonderful, children. But ensure that you post as much content as possible, and your website becomes like a full-fledged website that you see for in all the important library. You can just Google for the different library websites, and you can see how much of content is there in it. So your website should never seem like a child's website, but a real professional one. So every time you learn something in your computer class regarding the websites or something, try to implement it immediately in your website and make it as interesting as possible. So in that way, you are taking your learning, your classroom learning to life, and you are seeing how it works in real life itself. So that's one thing which you have to do with regard to your website. And the next thing is the roadmap. I heard your roadmap, and such a wonderful plan, awesome plan you've got. And then I also saw that you are recruiting new members for your Muffin Library. So a suggestion what I would have for this to recruit your members is, well, you can request your English teachers, maybe once. You all must be a part of the communications board, right? So you can request your communications board teachers for a meeting wherein you present your roadmap to the teachers. So then your teachers, to all your teachers, and once you present the roadmap, you will have to request permission from your teachers to asking them to spare 10 minutes of their English period time when you can go to the different classes, maybe from grade 6. See, your idea is to get more people. So when you want more people, it cannot be in a general platform. So you have to go seek for talent, isn't it? So what you do is you go to the different classes, then there you present your idea and ask for students to enroll. So out of that also, you have to filter out who would be the most suitable students who would be ready to take up the responsibilities and initiative. Today I saw that Jinal is really interested, though she's not a part of the Muffin Library. She's put up the Muffin. So students like Jinal, students who show interest on their own, who want to do something different. So that's the kind of talent that you should be looking for. So your next step should be like you present to your English teachers, get their approval, and then you get 5 to 10 minutes of time from their in their classes, and there from each class you can recruit. You can have two people, two to max. Two would be the ideal number. So from 6th standard, two students, 7th, two students, 8th, two students, and 9th, 2 students. With so much, I think you'll have another 10 children. So with this, you can do wonders, I would say, because each one of you will be ready to contribute and raring to go. So the quality of your content, the perspectives, each person will have a different perspective of things, isn't it? So now when you ask Principal Madam for her views, Madam gave you her perspective. So when you are asking my views, I'm giving you my perspective, right? So different people will have different perspectives, and that will enrich your the very process of developing your library, developing your website and your blog and your podcast. Quite a lot of work you've done. So now you need more talent to come in to support all of you, so that you will be able to manage your studies as well as your extra initiatives that you're doing. So this you can try to implement for as quickly as possible, because the exams are going to come and the school is going to close. So before that, if you can get your members ready, so during your holidays time, you can plan for bigger projects, bigger initiatives. So your holidays, you would have your hands full. All right. Very nice efforts from all of you, the entire team. It's like starting from the beginning introduction to the roadmap, to Mirshali's baking and Tanishka's games, Ritanya's comparing, and everything went on very well. Congratulations, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Madam, your mic is muted.
One suggestion, when Madam was telling, no, include an advertising committee.
Okay, ma'am.
2 members for working for the advertisement. So that
Okay,
Madam was
ma'am.
telling that you have to invite more people. So include, but 2 students for advertising. They will take care of the advertising part. When the announcement has to be made, what is what and all. So that is also one of the, that is very good members. So when you are recruiting, you recruit exclusively for the advertisement.
And children, always it should be the responsibility should be shared. So whoever is the member, like you have to put in as much efforts as the person who's come up with the idea. So every single one of you, you'll have to work on improving your levels, your standards. Each and every student must be reading more. Only then you can contribute effectively. So if you are not able to contribute effectively, then the burden falls on a few people who are doing. So that should not be the case. So every single person start thinking about how are you going to improve your group, your Muffin Library. So for that, have meetings on every class meet. You're having your class meet, right? So at that time, you can discuss about this, or you can have a general session where you try to. It's like a proper formal meeting where, like how we teachers have, right? Like every week we teachers meet and we discuss like what are we going to do for the next week. So like that, you should be planning, and then you should be executing it. Only then the mission can continue in a very successful manner. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.